Hello, everybody. Welcome to Graded Point Live. As you can see, this is a birthday stream where we don't have the birthday person here.
How could this have happened?
Well, this is Piper we're dealing with, so we're waiting. So we decided to go live and
Only told her it was going to happen. Only told her it was all for her. Only told her she said she was going to be there, and here we are.
It says no sound. Well, there ain't supposed to be no sound. It's just a it's just a GIF.
The only clue to her current whereabouts was a post claiming she's watching Detective Pikachu, but that was hours ago.
Mm-hmm. So our working theory is that Pikachu killed Piper.
Yeah, just you know the Lavender Town music. Just play it in your head.
Mm-hmm. Imagine being late to your 36th birthday.
30-mological birthday.
Yeah. Oh, what are we gonna do? Gotta talk about our day. I don't know. I mean, do all this nice stuff. Yes, Crystal. She's late to her own party. Did she have information that could lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton? At least that would okay. I don't know actually what her birthday. I forgot what her actual birth date is.
Send Crystal a link. Let's get Crystal in here.
Crystal can see it in string link sharing. She wants to come in.
Yeah,
it's in the Discord if you want to. But
I forgot to put the chicken down to thaw. I was supposed to do Japanese style curry tonight, and chicken's still frozen.
Had a good night.
So I'm doing it tomorrow.
Mm.
Instead, I did some Stouffer stuffing and Thanksgiving turkey TV dinner tonight because that's what I had in the freezer.
I think now I had to preface this with I think because it's still in the package, but I think the turkey is thawed. It feels thawed, but you never know because there's always that one big ice bucket, ice thing in the middle of the cavity sometimes.
Yep.
Oh, look. Why are you in the chat? Why don't you come?
We're gonna cut this bitch one of these days.
Almost. Where did you go?
One of these days you're gonna get Jackie Gleason.
Right to the moon.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, the moon's haunted.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Had ribs tonight. What did we have tonight? Oh, we had cube steak, which is prepared like Salisbury steak. And some and potato salad. Some of that will be used tomorrow. So it was a big helping made.
Had a leftover burger from last night and a hungry man, because why not?
Well, you're a heathen. Y'all don't celebrate the real Thanksgiving. You'll celebrate that fake one y'all made up a month earlier.
Yeah, the one that ends in our fucking fall.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I said, we're pretty prepared. I'm going to smoke the turkey. That'll be about an 8-hour process. Yes, it is breaded, and then a nice gravy is made. Yes, wish Piper happy birthday. She ain't here or anything, but I'm gonna start humming show tunes if this keeps on.
Run! Oh god, I'm not prepared for that one.
Were you about to do Run to the Hills?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the time of year to do it, isn't it?
Run to... Oh fuck! I'm out of key.
Wow, that's
Holy shit.
pretty bad, dear.
It's really bad.
I try to. I don't take. I just. That's the best thing to do. Don't take it as high as it would usually go. You know?
Run. Fuck. Oh fuck! I'm not prepared at all.
Run to the hills. Run for your life. Yeah.
If my throat was prepared for it, I could hit the note.
Mm-hmm.
But I am apparently really badly out of key.
Mm-hmm.
When he says smoke, does he mean cooking, or shooting the turkey?
Cooking. But possibly. Look, we got new viewers. I should explain the story, shouldn't I? What happened over the summer? This is not. I will preface this. This is not the same turkey that will be cooked tomorrow. This was a purchased turkey. But during the summer,
shipping Bumblebee, the ship between.
The fuck?
Fucking Hero Hey video popped up.
Oh. During the summer, a flightless bird is not so flightless, by the way, and flew across the road while I was driving, and I hit this turkey. This turkey cost $3,000 worth of damage to my vehicle.
Oh, I remember the story, and you didn't even get to keep the fucking bird.
Didn't even get the goddamn bird. No. It's like, get screwed out of that, screwed out of the turkey. Man, it was a bad day. Took forever. $3,000 worth of damage because I had to replace the entire grill. I had to replace the hood. I think they call it a scoop or something like that on the front of it. It sucked. So, how many cigarette papers does it take to smoke a turkey?
Actually, Mm-hmm. Oh God, don't you fucking trip my autism here. Let me go see.
Yeah, turkeys are almost flightless. Yeah, they got some good ups. I've seen some get into trees and shit. So
yeah, but aren't turkeys so mentally challenged that if it rains, they will stare up at the sky with their mouths wide open and drown?
They're so stupid. Okay, so they're so stupid that if they go bend down to go drink from their water, they can step on their own neck and they will drown because they don't realize that their own foot is sitting on their neck.
Oh. How do they even physically accomplish that?
That's the reason why they have to make sure all their water is above their head.
Oh.
Yeah. That's like I heard that cows' brains are so simple that when they moo, their heart stops because it can't handle that many processes at once.
I
don't know if that was true or not.
I don't know about that either. Because
the idea that cows are single tab browsing only.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Yeah. Hello, Red Gaze. The Red Gaze. I was on his channel last night. Piper was on there first, and then I got invited in. We got to talk about people make fun of them. So it's kind of like being here. And in a lightning storm, they will trample themselves. Oh, I see you down there. You think I'm going to let you in? I want to see some. I want you to bow your head to me and say, "I'm sorry." I want you to mouth the words, "I am sorry." I see you down there. You see?
Get out of my sight.
All right, you can come in now. You disappointed Sonic.
I saw that. That cracked me up the second I loaded that up.
Send out our links to people.
Oh yeah, now I can try to finagle people that try to get them to come in here.
I was going to say, which one of these do I send to Ethan?
The one you have would be fine.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find it again.
Just don't send it in public. That would be a bad day. I can put this up.
Do you have talons right now?
Their claws.
So, how do you go to the bathroom? Do you have somebody help you when you have to
Oh
wipe?
Jesus fucking!
Nope. I gotta do it really carefully.
Now the Piper Show can be. Yes, this is for once. This actually is the Piper Show. We can
Good.
officially start the Piper Show after somebody was late. I'm going to go watch a movie and then get ungraded. Like, wait a minute. You got to be on here at 10 o'clock.
I know. If I had my way, I wouldn't have started the movie that late. But there was holdups.
It's kind of like my brother, man. He never clips his nails, and I have no idea why he just lets when they get tore off, they get tore off. So sometimes I see he's got these huge fucking nails. I'm like, are you a coke baron? No. Why the fuck do you have nails that long?
He wants to fly the spruce goose.
Yes.
Oh boy, my brother is Howard Hughes.
Well, at least it's not the Hindenburg.
To be fair, the spruce goose did fly. It just well, that's the end of that story. But it did fly.
17 millimeter length, 100 millimeter tube.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out the volume of a cigarette.
Oh.
Why?
Why?
Because somebody asked how many freaking cigarette tubes it would take to smoke a turkey.
And you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay, well, you've also got to figure out energy consumption. How many joules of energy does it take to burn?
No.
Don't do it.
Shut your goddamn mouth. Keep your mouth to yourself.
It's time to stop. Don't. Oh, I got a surprise for Piper. Hold on a second.
Oh.
Yeah. Here you go. Put that in there.
Hey, Dark Gift.
Hey, Dark Gift. What's going on? Had a long talk with him last night. He's an interesting feller.
He
Sings good too.
Sing. Oh my god.
Piper was getting moist last night. Seriously.
Dude, guitar guys don't do it for me, but guitar guys that can sing, and can really sing, that'll do it.
Yep. Right,
I sent the party invite to Ethan. Maybe he'll remember.
So did he say he would come on?
He said when I asked him ahead of time, he said,
just drop it.
He said, sure, send a link.
Okay.
Yeah,
that sounds like he agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Hopefully he's still awake.
Yeah.
Right. I told him date and time.
But a lot of assumptions were made when we made that date and time.
Things were promised. Whether they're fulfilled or not is all right, here you go. All right. Look who printed their books.
Oh boy. Congratulations.
Homemade color comics with hand-applied gold leaf. These books look freaking awesome. Really hope I can get them to arrive by Christmas.
How many are there? Wow.
Here, that probably took him all day.
I had to share another.
That seriously probably took a lot of time. And that's what, like 50? 100?
It gets better.
Uh-oh. It does it?
Yeah, let me get the actual image. There you go. There's no title.
I think that's it in the corner.
Maybe that's it in the corner.
That's moon runes. Nobody knows moon runes.
Also, you've got all the space that would be perfect for a fucking title here at the robot's legs.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You put it down here, or could have dropped this whole image down and put it up here.
From a graphic design standpoint, that cover is irritating.
Yeah,
to the eye.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing something over here on the side. You see that? See that? See the spine here?
That's badly folded.
Yeah. Yeah, all of those.
Let's get a close up here. Yeah, I see it.
Oh.
That's some fold burn marks.
Did he fold those by hand? He forgot to he forgot to perforate it.
Well, it's also got. He said he individually gold leafed them. That's gonna flake.
Where is the gold leaf?
I think it's the wires.
Oh, that's cute. Well, I mean, if you put a sealant over it, it should be fine.
Yeah, slap that like button, people in chat. Come on.
Yeah, it's my birthday. Give me some likes.
Yeah. Red Gay says, "Sweet, can't wait to get my homemade." Guitars, the vagina cheat code. Now that's kinda, yeah.
Not guitars, not for me. It's the singing part.
But he still got you.
Yeah, but it was the singing part.
Yeah, here, let me take the banner off so people can see it on there. There we go. Because I can't rearrange these, tiles, unfortunately.
Oh, they just kind of do
they
whatever.
Do what they do. Yeah. They do as they does. 18 people are watching right now, so let's go ahead and get 18 likes.
Yeah.
Let's even this up.
Everybody.
Yeah, Piper's birthday. See, can I do this? Uh-oh.
Kick me out and then kick her.
I kicked her out, and it's like I was trying to.
Yeah, kick me out, and then.
There we go. Hello.
Oh no! Now I can see me real good.
Yeah. I was like, no, make it stop.
Make it smaller.
Mistakes were made.
Sitting here like, I can see my dirty floor.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, let's go back.
I have a bigger than usual magical jewel today because.
Yeah. Caleb already called it the Myers gym.
Nice.
Because if you look at the thumbnail we have for the thing, if you zoom in on the picture we used, he put a Myers in your gym.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I gotta find a picture of the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Shit.
Right,
go back to where one of the links is at.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna try something here. All right, I'm gonna remove Mike for a minute. All right, now I'm gonna put him back. There we go.
Now cover my ugly mug with that banner.
Okay.
Oh, you're so nice. Oh, you're completely gone.
See you later, Mike.
Ooh, dang. Ouch. So this thing actually lights up and does stuff, but I have claws. So I can't get it to do it. I need to go look at a picture of the Myers gym, but
yeah.
Oh, there we go. Is it doing it? Yeah. I think it is.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as Piper completely overwhelms her webcam.
Right now, super magical.
That frame rate dive is spectacular.
Oh, I just did not mean to click on that.
8 full frames a second.
The new lore, the gym is Myersite.
Myers. Yep. There we go. That sounds great.
Yeah, can we get some? Yeah, that's a good idea. Can we get some personalized ShamWows?
Yeah,
with gold leaf.
With gold leaf.
Yeah.
These right here, these wouldn't be bad if it weren't for the fact that like how much he's selling them for.
Yeah, I think they're 15.
These don't fall apart.
Yeah, this is something he should have brought to a one of his local comic shops during like a free comic book day thing.
Yeah, and throw them out. It's like, hey, can you give these out? I'm trying to get some advertising.
Well, instead of giving them out, because they did take a lot of work apparently, but still sell them for fairly cheap. But then they get to talk to him in person.
Yeah,
and they get to meet the person that personally.
I'm sure he's already pissed off his local comic shop in some way or another.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
I was gonna say I heard $25.
All right, let me take a look. I'm gonna go into.
I was gonna say I was kind of interested in it for a little while. Hi, Kat. Thank you.
Digital. The printed.
Cat, I'm wearing your shirt, Cat.
The printed edition is $25.
Yeah, $25 for that's not gonna last.
No.
The gold leaf's gonna come off. There you go. I'm wearing your shirt. I'll remember to take a picture of it. Probably.
Now, I'd like to remind you that all the time that he's spending doing these individual books, doing the individual covers with the gold leaf, that's time he could be drawing a new book.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of the things we used to talk about in EVE Online, which is, okay, you want to make something so that you can fucking sell it. Okay, well, it's going to cost you this much in mineral materials. No, it doesn't. I'm just going to go out and mine it. Yeah, it's going to take you like 8 hours to fucking mine that shit. During that 8 hours, you could have gone, bought some shit, flown it across the galaxy, and sold it and doubled your money. While your shit's being made because you paid for the materials.
Red Gay says $25 confirmed. And yeah, it's not. That's not a $25 book. I'm sorry.
No. I mean, more power to him. But
that would have been a good stack of books for him to personally go out and promote himself with.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what's funny, Kat, about this shirt is that I got like the super duper loose one, so it makes my boobs look smaller because it's not tight.
How many units did he wind up moving of that book?
I don't know about because it got tiers and stuff like that. So.
Thank you, Ryan.
Depending on how many units he moved, it may reach a point where it just isn't feasible to do it by hand anymore. And in order just to get the book out, he's just going to have to bite the bullet and have somebody else do it, which is then going to create a huge fucking, rift amongst his consumer base because half of them are getting a good book and the other half are getting the by hand shit.
We will see. Not something I would write home about. Let's put it that way. Piper, got a question for you. Give me just a second. I'll put this in as like I said, we're picking on you tonight more than usual because
Well, yeah. I love. Like I got to get a better look at the thumbnail to see the little Myers in the jewel.
Yeah,
but I still love all the ages. On
I got the original. Oh yeah, that was the joke. It's like here's like 4 different ages that are. All right, let's see. Share screen, share. All right, what do you think? Share. What do you think of this?
Oh my goodness!
Isn't that a?
What a doctored image.
That was well done.
Good blending. I like the blending here. Like nice blending, all that good stuff. So whoever did it was did good work.
Yeah, you can't. There's no orange face, tan body. It goes really good.
Yeah. What I love about this is all the tweets and articles that were made. Trump posted a doctored photo of himself as Rocky Balboa. I'm like,
remember when they all were like trying to confirm whether or not that picture of giving the medal to the dog was real? And then there's the article that's all the typos he's ever made.
Yep. I'd like to remind you that because this is the president's official Twitter, because he doesn't use the code of Twitter, all the memes he shared are in the Library of Congress.
They are now archived in the Library of Congress, yes. Yeah, somebody find me that tweet where they actually said that this is a doctored photo. I'm like, yo, kidding. I can't wait for the fact check from Snopes. Yeah.
Yep.
False. Trump was never the heavyweight title holder.
Trump was never the heavyweight champion of the WBA or the WBC or the WBF.
Snopes jumped the shark when they started fact checking satire sites.
when they fact checked, what was that one?
They have fact checked The Onion and Babylon Bee now. Babylon Bee, I think, was first. They've also fact checked The Onion.
While Trump did in fact lose a fight against Clubber Lang, he in fact lost his rematch.
School kids will do history papers on his tweets. I agree. And there's
oh my gosh, I can't wait till textbooks have how many typos he made during his presidency.
There's going to be an entire chapter on Contivi.
Yes.
Like there's our buddy Raptro who's stuck in California, unfortunately for the moment. But he wishes you happy birthmas.
Thank you.
Or Merry Birthmas. I can't read.
It actually would be really funny to see is if they could Photoshop Trump onto Rocky, going face to face against Ivan Drago, and Drago has Putin's head. Ivan, you're a lot taller than I remember.
No, not even Ivan Drago. It's just Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
So stop sharing there. Let's move that. Oh, and yeah. So let's see here. What else can we find to try to embarrass Piper?
Actually, if you did do kind of a gif of Trump fighting Ivan Drago, there's a moment where Drago says in Russian, punching Rocky's like punching a steel plate. Probably the subtitles say it's like punching a wall.
Mm-hmm. So what we got here? Oh yeah, there was something that Amanda Lunacy wanted me to show you. So, wait a second. What's this?
Somebody sold my grandma a fucking Atari Jaguar and told her it was a Sega Genesis Mini.
Oh no.
That's on your grandma for not knowing the difference.
That's like getting rid of a curse, man.
This is shared by Amanda Lunacy. He wanted you to have this.
Oh. God damn it.
So yeah. Now, yeah, take that apparently.
Right. I mean it does. It's gotta happen sometime.
Oh yeah. So
and then how am I gonna get mistaken for a kid?
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody's saying like in the chat you're actually 15. Because
I don't think I can pull that off anymore. You know what's weird is from age 12 to 17, I kept getting mistaken for 18 up.
Mm-hmm.
But then as 18 and up, I kept getting mistaken for 12. So what the fuck?
You're fucking Benjamin Button over here. You're aging in reverse. You went aging normally and then somehow started reversing aging. It was like this weird shit. Well, so yeah, so really straight up, your age right now, you're really like 55, right? That's what I'm hearing. Or is it 32? Or is it 46? I can't I'm going to throw different numbers out there and hope that one of them land.
How old are you? Yes.
Yeah. You're close. Just you don't know which number's close.
36, 37-ish, roundabout.
No.
34. Am I low or high?
Honestly, I might have to do some math. I'm either turning 34 or 35.
You don't. I'm gonna let Mike handle this one. Go ahead, Mike.
Oh,
I don't pay attention. I don't.
I've had that happen before. I actually had to call a friend and ask him how old I was because my birthday was coming up and I couldn't remember. I called my mom and asked her how old I was about to turn, and she didn't know.
You know what messed me up is 1 year for my birthday. My mom sent me a birthday card and it had the wrong age on it. It had older than I was. And then ever since then, I've questioned how old I am every time. I'm going, I don't know. I'm in my 30s.
So it's either 34 or...
It's
35.
either 34 or 35, I think.
Okay. So we could flip a coin, literally. And
I'm pretty sure it's 35, which is fun right now, but I'm sure tomorrow I'll wake up depressed.
She's still 29. Yeah, there you go. So that would be
for a while. I told people I was 27 for like 3 years after I had my 27th birthday, like 3 or 4 years in a row.
My grandmother used to say it is the 40th anniversary of my 39th birthday or something like that. I'll never get old. Didn't Riker say that in like Generations? He said, I'm going to live forever or something like that. Yeah. Or I plan to live forever. Like, the thing is, have you seen the guy lately? Jonathan Frakes? I believe him.
Well, he doesn't bend over unnecessarily. He hikes his leg over the chair, bends it to his will.
Yes, you can. Yellow Lantern, if you want to jump in. The link's in the link's in the thing.
You know, if the woman in his life starts driving him crazy or causing too much stress, he just goes to the holodeck computer and reprograms her, or goes to another planet.
Mm-hmm.
Needs someone there.
Hold on a sec. As Caleb would say.
I'd like to remind you that Riker was laying pipe on an alien race that had no gender.
That is true.
It's like, well, where do you lay the pipe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wherever good.
Cat made a good point. Riker has transporter clones. He will live forever. We've only established the one clone, right?
Yeah,
Bill Riker? There could have been more.
Yeah.
And of course, there might be some in the novels I don't know about.
Bill Riker got a raw deal though. You know, they sent him off to that fucking Cardassian fucking prison camp.
Oh, Tom, yeah. That was a good episode in Deep Space Nine. It's like, guys, we have to figure out how to defeat the warship that I created. How? I don't know.
My funniest mistaken age stories, besides the kidnapping one, there's two.
Wait, I was just joking. That actually happened?
Yeah. Oh, maybe you weren't there for it. I told it on Red Gaze's stream.
Well, I feel like shit.
I told it a long time ago, way long time ago, like back when it happened too. After I finally found it funny, because it was a pain in the ass. But it was funny later.
There goes my Indian prognostication, I guess.
But another one is going to the amusement park or something. I can't remember. I was 13. And I decided to go do the guess my age things. And so I guess they wrote down whatever they thought my age was, and then they asked for my age. And since I was a kid, I was there with my mom, and she was like, she's 13. And Mike. Both of them look at each other, and their eyes get really big, and they go give her a prize. She wins.
Hey, Mike, you actually have a question.
What? Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that is the Redeemer from the comic of the same name.
Yes.
They didn't guess 7 because I was since I was under 18 at the time. That means they kept guessing older. They showed my mom, and they guessed 22.
Oh wow!
And I was 13. It's because I woke up like right after turning 12. I woke up and I had these boobs, and I haven't grown any taller since then. And that's what they guessed.
You know, there's a hentai that starts out that way,
right? Yep. Then the other funny time was when I was 21, and I had my son, and I had to get like wheeled into the hospital and stuff like this. Well, later, because I got left there like by myself for so freaking long after I had him that I had like this little panic attack thing, and I went outside. And there was these two dudes that were out there like having a smoke break, and I don't know what their jobs were, but they definitely worked at the hospital. And I thought too that I saw them when I was getting wheeled in.
Mm-hmm.
So they're out there within an earshot going, man, that is a damn shame. Babies having babies, man. What is the world coming to? And this and that. And I'm not thinking anything of it until they turn to me and they go, how old are you anyway? So I'm like, what, they fucking talking about me? I was like 21, and both of them, they got this really freaked out faces, and they were like, oh my God, I am so sorry. We legit thought you were 12.
Oh.
They thought I was a pregnant 12-year-old.
Oh, man, you cause these guys have fucking crisis of faith. They're out there freaking calling their pastors like, Father, I need somebody to talk to about this. It's like, just can't wait.
So yeah, those two, other than the God damn it, my bangs. Other than the fucking kidnapping.
Kidnapping.
That was awesome. I mean, it wasn't at the time, but it was awesome later. It's fucking funny later.
The TLDR, for folks who don't know, essentially Piper was having a dust up with a boyfriend, and they were driving down the road in the truck, and she got mad. She got out of the truck and she was walking away. And of course, I think wasn't he like riding beside you, telling you get back in the truck and all that shit?
No, I tossed something of his out the window so that he would have to pull over.
Oh,
and I jumped out. I guess I'll tell the story again since I did.
Well, condense it. That was a long story.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so basically, we're on a public road. So picture this: I'm 5'3", he's 6'9" or something.
Big boy.
Yeah, so he was super tall. We were coming home from the college, so I had a backpack on, and it was a Kagome weave backpack. So yeah, so I'm like taking off, briskly walking down the street in my Kagome backpack. This big dude is chasing me down. Grabs me, is dragging me back to the truck. He's trying to get me in the truck, and I'm like, nah, fuck you. I'm gonna walk. You drive stupid when you're pissed. All this stuff. Dude, we weren't there that freaking long, and cops were on us so fast. I had no idea they were there. Just boom, he was tackled right in front of me.
You got the worst optics there.
Piper, you should have said, he was just offering me candy, officer.
I know, there were so many, we were pissed at each other. Because they were saying stuff, and he was mouthing off to them about me and being really rude and stuff. And I'm like, man, I could have sat there and been like, no, I don't know him, officer. I want to go home.
She could have really burned him if she wanted to, honestly. So
the problem is, since it was a public street, they said that they got multiple calls. Was what they were like. They had tasers out and everything, and they dragged him over to the car, and then they were all around me, and they said that they had multiple calls from businesses and passerby that said that a man was trying to kidnap a middle to high school girl.
Surprise.
And they were all ready to freaking charge him with attempted kidnapping, I think.
Mm.
And so I was like, wow, this is fucked up enough. And I'm already I'm not even mad anymore. Because I was he got tackled in front of me and the tasers. I was like, all right, I'm not even mad anymore. So no, I'm not pressing charges. And that's when they were like, well, unfortunately, the city is pressing charges simply because we had multiple calls and there's multiple witnesses. So we have to do something. And so I had to actually go to the court and be like, no, I wasn't getting kidnapped.
Yeah, the charges are for wasting the cops' time.
Yeah.
He's like, what the?
He didn't give me Pokemon cards.
He said he had candy and there wasn't any, so I took off.
Hey, Piper.
Yeah.
I got something for you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He said he showed me something cool. There was nothing cool in there.
He said he had a Nintendo.
What do you think of
my
this?
God.
Wow. You know what's weird is like you put a dude's head there, and I'm assuming I'm looking at a dude.
Yeah, I mean,
that's sad.
I can't tell. This might be real. I had to get the Washington Post.
He's throwing his support for the Captain Marvel movie and stuff.
Yeah, I got
by cosplaying.
Need to get a ruling from the from the Washington Post.
We need Snopes on this one.
How salty would Marvel be if President Trump actually did come out like pro Captain Marvel?
Oh God, I think Captain Marvel is tremendous. It's a wonderful movie. It's a great movie.
Best
Loved
movie.
it, really good. Liked it. It was good. It was big league. Made a lot of money.
Captain Marvel is an icon for all women to strive to be.
They would instantly hate Captain Marvel. They would hate Captain Marvel so much.
The very next month, every issue, doesn't matter what Marvel book it is, they're all bullying Captain Marvel.
Well, all of a sudden, Captain Marvel is a
Spidey was on the moon for some reason, and now he's bullying Captain Marvel.
I mean, okay. I just went. I'm looking at these. Trump posted a picture of himself as Rocky. Trump posted Photoshop image of his head on Rocky. Trump shares Photoshop POTUS Rocky Balboa fan art. Donald Trump posts altered photo of him with bigger hands. What?
Well, I mean, let's be honest here. Would we rather have a president that memes or a president that does nothing but take selfies?
I mean, yeah.
At least the memes are funny.
Yeah.
It's what I don't get is Obama was on so many freaking comedy shows making fun of himself. There were so many Obama Biden memes that they liked and they would share and stuff like that, and nobody said shit.
Nope.
344 cigarettes to smoke an entire turkey.
Jesus, you're still. Oh. You didn't give up.
No, I
You didn't give up.
I couldn't. That's assuming that everything was sliced into like slices and then jammed into the cigarette tubes. And then
Oh, the reason I wanted to jump in, Piper, you should do what my ex-wife did for her 30th birthday. She gave herself 10 years of age. That way, when she told people her age, they were like, "You look so good for your age."
Hey.
Yeah.
Then I'll get mistaken for 5? Is that how it work or?
That's funny.
Kind of from the Mr. Scott school of counting.
Yeah, exactly.
Captain, I'm going to tell you, it's going to take 6 hours. I'll have it done for you in 2.
Fat shame, Captain.
This thing is neat. It's one of the not pieces of trash my mom sent me.
Let's get a zoom in on that. What's that?
It's you put it in the freezer and it freezes. It's just a weird shape. So now it's my wine sippy cup.
Oh God.
At least it wasn't like the one that
Why we got
that
white
video of the kid who was yelling at his mom.
Oh.
Yes. You know how many times I've been sent that thing? Years. That thing has been out for years, and I swear I get it sent to me like once every few months by somebody.
Apparently, you're a white nipple over there, Yellow Lantern.
Yes.
I couldn't find a Yellow Lantern symbol, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just jump in.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy.
Mm-hmm. Well, now the nipples are out, so we're.
I'm the epitome of an American. I'm fat and I'm lazy.
Yeah, well, there you go.
But I'm not white. See?
Mm-hmm. Well, since I've zoomed in on everybody, here's Xavier. Here's his
Not very Harkonnen like.
Yeah. And here's And here's Mikey Evil Bob the Almighty.
Yeah.
See, now you can really see the Photoshops you've done to this image. Adding the sunglasses and what was that hat? Was it Get Real or something?
Yeah, I keep it real.
I keep it real, and you added it was burnt by the flame. You've had that for like 4 years now.
I can't think of anything else to add to it.
Yeah, I think the only time you ever changed is when you did you did like a warped version.
Mm-hmm.
And that was. Mm-hmm.
I kept putting it through the Google Dream filter for like one time, and then I'd wait for a week, and then I put it through again, and then I'd wait a week, and then I'd go put it through again. By about 6th time, somebody was questioning why chaos was slowly taking over my avatar.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, finally, and then I reverted back.
Because you did that to Dick's avatar, didn't you?
Yeah, just slowly dream filtered the fuck out of it.
Where it started, it looked like instead of him in a mask, it looked like some weird Rastafarian boogeyman. So yeah. So Piper, besides watching Detective Pikachu, what else did you do for your birthday?
Your birthday day.
I took a nap.
That's perfect.
I cleaned a little.
Did you do it on fine Egyptian cotton?
No.
What was the thread count on your sheets?
I think 1,500.
Oh, okay.
Higher
thread counts are good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
They make the cloth feel a lot more smooth.
Mm.
Yeah, I upgraded from like 800 count sheets or something like that I got from like Walmart to this. So this is like, I think like mine is like mid-grade maybe. Maybe.
Only the finest mid-grade sheets. I used to. I think they still sell them, but like a few years ago, they started selling these sheets that were like made out of t-shirt material.
Ooh, that sounds like it would be comfy.
It is comfy. The problem is because I had some for a while. The problem is they're going to fit tight.
Oh.
Speaking of fitting tight, hello, Mandy.
You said what I was just thinking.
Gotta be taught.
Oh shit!
Hello, taught. Mandy, and thank you for. At least she's got a good sense of humor about it, right?
That was too funny though. I had just said that in my head because I had just seen her chat.
Guys, I have this feeling. I think I might be a telepath.
It's the magic Myers, whatever.
Yeah. The magic. Oh, the Myers that you're projecting your thoughts out into the data stream. Maybe that would explain why Mike had to suddenly.
We are all connected.
That's why Mike had to figure out how many cigarettes it would take to smoke a turkey.
It's the Myers Stone, one of the Memefinity God gems.
I like where this is going. This is great. This is all lore.
Spoiler alert: they're all Myers Stones. Just get 5 of them together. You're good. Well, what does it do, Yoel? When you acquire all 5 Myers Stones, you have to pay $10 to post on a form, so nothing changes.
When you have all 5 of them, Myers shows up himself to get the $10.
Oh.
Or maybe he shows up and gives you $10 if you.
No, he doesn't. That would imply he had $10. There's no. We know he doesn't.
Oh,
Myers greets you on the forum. Was it worth it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What did it cost you?
$10.
$10.
I want a meme of that. With the young Gamora but I want it with Richard. You know, Zach.
Mhm.
Where it says like, "Did you do it? Yes. What did it cost? Yeah, it was a bad idea."
Yes.
Milestone's finger family. Oh,
Thank you, Star Storyteller.
yep. Just in for a tick. Say happy birthday, Piper. There's more people showed up for your birthday than my birthday. This is some bullshit.
I feel bad. I feel bad because I don't think I showed up for your birthday.
I don't think you did either. Yeah. What a
I can't
I was
remember
here for
what
your birthday.
happened.
Yeah, you
Something
were.
had happened. I just
mean, it
can't
wasn't
remember what the hell it was. It was probably my son's fault.
Yeah, more than likely.
No, I remember being able to pop in the chat long enough to say
Right.
happy birthday, but I wanted to actually be there, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
I can't remember why.
I'm sure it was your son. It was. So what'd you do? Huh? No, I'm terrorized a monument. I don't know, something weird.
Right?
Some of that weird shit that he does. Yeah, Raptro was there.
Every single-
Yellow Lantern was there too. Yeah, I was inviting people in. I remember that.
Yeah, because it was also my birthday, so I was like, I'll
Hey.
be on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Let's be awkward together. Yay!
pretty much.
Woo.
I was watching War Campaign earlier, and they were doing their drawing show, and they asked Micah, Micah Curtis? They asked him, "Hey, so when did you first lose your virginity? Well, you were 24, right?" He said, and Micah said, "No, you're off by about 7 years. I was 17," and then Rose says, "Was it with a woman?" It's like. That was a very quick yes. I don't think Mike has ever answered a question so quickly in his life. Yes. So let's see here. Trying to see.
Starting
Well,
to think that maybe Ethan ain't coming.
He might not be coming. It's all right. We're still having fun. He would have been here at 10 sharp, but somebody was late.
Yeah, he probably went to bed. He's like, oh, I guess it's not tonight.
I guess that ain't happening tonight. I guess not.
Dude, I'm going to be so sad if that's what happened for real.
Yeah. I went to bed.
I might legit
I
cry.
can hear it now. Piper, I went to bed. Okay.
I went to bed. I was waiting for the link at 10 like you told me to.
He's over there like waiting for the link. He just falls asleep in the chair. Like,
Jeez, he could have at least sent his chair to the stream.
What's going to happen is he's asleep right now. He's going to wake up in another hour. He's going to start his own stream upset about how he was invited to a birthday party and then the invite never showed up.
yeah.
I don't think that's right, Just invite someone to your birthday party and then not let them in.
Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
It's very hurtful.
Why would you do that?
God damn it. I'm gonna wake up to a whole bunch of War Campaign memes, damn it.
Well,
Zach is here. Hey, Zach, have you ever been invited to a birthday party and then you get there and there's no one there?
Yeah, it was my birthday party. Oh.
You know how that feels.
Let's see. I gotta find something. Find it.
Rapture, you're supposed to be moving out of California, right? Or did you moving to California?
He's moving to Texas.
Okay, I couldn't remember which way it went.
He's going 3 countries away.
Texas way cooler. Oh,
All right.
apparently the power came on 2 hours ago. Whoops.
That flight from CA is real.
Well,
Oh.
he's fleeing from Oregon, actually.
No, yeah, it's a double flee essentially.
Oh.
All right, here you go, Piper.
Yeah, but I mean, Oregon's not as bad as California.
Yeah, as long as you stay away from Portland.
There you go. You wanted. Here's Ethan's chair. I got that at least.
All right. We can pretend we can pretend like it's really here.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! It was apparently Mandy's birthday yesterday.
Oh.
Late happy birthday, Mandy.
Yeah, it's the same day as my dad's.
Happy birthday.
But belated happy birthday live.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I said, wow, they're both, they're like a day apart. There you go.
Aw.
He showed up finally.
Oh, he dressed up and everything.
He's here to rock and roll sing happy birthday.
He looks like someone cosplaying as D. Snyder.
He does. That's what I was trying to connect. I was like, who does he kind of? I was like, yeah, D. Snyder, definitely. Definitely D. Snyder.
If Ethan was going to start a hair metal band, what would they be called?
Okay. That's
it.
I think it should be called Frogman Bad.
Oh, that's a good one. Frogman Bad. I like that. Ethan's death metal band, Frogman Bad.
No, not death metal. They're hair metal.
No, death metal. Fuck off.
Everybody just gets wigs.
It's my goddamn show. I can tell you it's so fucking death metal.
Everyone has a wig except for Zach, who has the same haircut he always has.
Yeah.
So he's the one that goes James Hetfield all of a sudden. It's like, I got the crop top.
He's got a wig. Cecil's there with his mask on and a wig. And there's just Zach with his short hair.
Could you imagine Zach being lead vocals in a death metal band? That's
The more I'm thinking about it, the funnier it's getting.
I mean, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this. I mean, where's that? YouTube.
Oh no, he's got such a mellow voice, just mellow way of speaking. I imagine that if he actually gets into like throaty, guttural noises, it's fucking scary.
Yeah, because he hurt himself, not because he wouldn't know how to do it.
Yeah. Didn't that happen to the guy from Gwar?
Yes.
It's happened to a lot of people who try to do the death metal because you have to engage both sets of your vocal cords properly when you're doing the death metal growl, and I'm sad to say I can't do it. But you need to engage your lower vocal cords and your upper cords so that way they can both do the work of the what is it?
All right. Bullshit. All right, just imagine this guy trying to, bust out death metal.
Hi, everyone. It's your boy, Zach, and I am ridiculously far ahead. I can put it on the thumbnail before the video. This is like the third Austin Powers movie where they catch Goldmember in like the first act, and then they have to have a whole song explaining how weird that is. So anyway,
the video of his cell phone for his new Duncan Hills coffee jingle.
Where does that come up with these analogies? I don't understand. Oh, don't do that. Had a yawn piece. That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What else we got? I should have made you a birthday video. That's what I should have done.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, but I went home. I had to do something earlier today, and then I came back home, and here was the thing. I was asleep, right? Get a call on my phone. It's my pops. Hello. You awake? Well, I am now. Well, yeah. We got to go to Sam's Club at 1:30. Be ready. I'm like, oh god. Day before Thanksgiving, really? So I had to go do that. And I came home, put the stuff up, come upstairs. I was going to work on the video for a little while and fell asleep.
Oh. I'm so hyped for that video.
Oh yeah. It'll be ready next week. We talked about Xavier and I talked about it the other night, and he said you got to do a cutoff.
Yes, if you don't, it'll never be done, and then you're not editing a video anymore. You're making Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
Exactly.
a point. Yeah.
I swear, guys. I mean, fucking Mike Miller will be dead, and I'll still be.
Daikatana is not finished yet. It'll be out when it's done.
Wait. How long did it take for Duke Nukem Forever to come out?
Was it 12 years?
Yeah. So, I think
12 years, the
Fine.
death of the studio, the repurchases of the studio by
Kingdom Hearts 2 or Kingdom Hearts 3 beats it by 2 years, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Mandy says, there's no way in hell I would go to Sam's today. Sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, and Walmart would be 10 times worse.
Mm-hmm.
I will not. You will not catch me anywhere within 10 miles of a Walmart tomorrow, Friday. Absolutely not. No way.
Yeah,
No way. No how.
Thankfully, I
open
had
at
all the
6.
veggies I needed today.
They open at 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, but the sales don't start until midnight.
No, they start at 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Well, there's some sales they won't do until midnight. My mom gets emails.
I thought at some point, like someone or something put their foot down and said that Black Friday can't eat up this much of Thanksgiving Day. And I think it was because so that workers could actually have their fucking holiday.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give Sam's credit. At least they're closed on the holiday, and I think they open at like 6 a.m. on Friday, on Black Friday. When I worked at GameStop, most of the time we did 6 a.m. opening, right? Then the last year I worked, they wanted to do a 12 a.m. And
Oh man.
And this was in a mall location too.
Oh.
In a mall. Oh
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So the entire mall was also doing a 12 a.m.
Jeez.
Yep.
And my manager, I felt so sorry for him. He worked it by himself. He worked from 12 to 6 by himself.
Was it bad though? I can't imagine it would be that bad.
It wasn't that bad because I don't think people realized that what was happening.
Mhm.
But they were there at 6 though.
Mm.
And I quit GameStop on Black Friday. I had an associate quit on us on Black Friday. I'm not kidding you. They didn't even quit. They walked in for their shift and they walked out before they even clocked in.
Oh,
I was like, talking about, hey, Greg, wasn't that the new guy? Like, yeah, well, he just fucking left. What? Damn it!
I used to work at Wizards of the Coast when they had retail stores, and I went from one mall to the other because one was closer, and the one that was closer, unfortunately, had less width than a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So Black Friday, that thing was packed from the front of the store to the back of the store, and we had set up a set of registers in the front for people, and I was stuck like handing leaflets to people, and I have like not really claustrophobia, but I can't be in crowds. It freaks me out.
You get nervous and yeah.
Well, no, I start like freaking out because I can't breathe, and so I'm sitting there handing these out to people, and I'm just like, "Get me out of here, boss! Get me out of here, boss! Get me out of here, boss!" He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I can't deal with crowds well." He's like, "Why don't you take the register?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I had the first year I was there as the senior game advisor, which is the third key, right?
Mm-hmm.
At GameStop. First year I was there because I had been kind of studying for a little bit, how could we make this better? And we had a small store, it's like one of those small mall stores, not like a big one, and what I did, and the biggest mistake that they always made, that most GameStops would make, is they kept the same people on the register for like 6 hours, you know, and that would just wear them out. So what I did is I put in the policy. I did it by myself. Didn't ask my manager or the system manager or anybody. I just started doing it. I rotated them every couple of hours. I made sure that there were clear delineating lines for each register. So I had another associate be there to express to the people where the line was, because if you do not herd animals, animals will do what the fuck they want. So it was all a matter of making sure the animals got herded.
I had to when I was with the D20 girls, we were helping at a GameStop event, and it was like a big-ish GameStop, and that ended up being our job. Was we helped herd the crowds to the right places. It was like a midnight release of a game, but I can't remember the game because it wasn't one that I gave much of a shit about. But yeah, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that was and it was so funny because after the fact, every associate, even the manager and assistant manager, told me that was the best idea they've ever seen, because everybody stayed fresh. They didn't have to, because I mean, I'm gonna tell you, even if you're on the register, you get worn out quick working the register. It sucks. Having to stand there for hours upon hours.
I had no problems working the register, except for once. And I was the third key, and so I was opening. And for 1 week, there was this guy who would come in. He didn't speak English, but this was back when the PS2 and the Xbox, the OG Xbox, came out. He would come in every day, and he would look at me, and I'd, you have to say that stupid spiel of, welcome to GameStop, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, no, speak English. I'm like, okay. And then he'd shuffle around in front of me for 5 minutes, and then he'd point to the PS2 and go, how much? And there's a big sign, $299.99. Now, I've taken some Spanish. I know the numbers look the same in English and in Spanish. So I point to the sign and go, $299.99. He's like, oh, okay. And then he pointed at the Xbox to go, how much? So I point to the other side, $299.99. Every day for a week. And I'm like, am I being pranked? Is someone with a camera going to come in and be like, you're on, America's Funniest Home Videos?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look, Mark. It's okay to call you Mark, I guess.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't your associate. Yes, I'm about to tell the story. My manager had a really problem with hiring girls because they were pretty, not because they knew what they were doing.
Oh.
And we got lucky one time. There was this one girl, and man, she was drop dead gorgeous. I'm not saying, but she actually was a gamer. She knew. And I said, you are the rarest of rare. You are a drop dead gorgeous, young lady, and you know what you're talking about. Literally the rarest creature on earth when it comes to video game and, selling stuff. But so there's one girl who was, she was a little, blonde girl. She was, I say cute, and always she tried to hang out around our manager because he would give her hours, even though she probably didn't need hours. But anytime she worked with me, she would go help a customer. And I'm over here trying to do work, actually, do my job. Come up, hey, how much does this cost? I'm like, well, that tag says $45.
Jeez.
So the first time I was working at GameStop back then, it was Babbage's. Me, the manager, all the other staff, we were all friends. We actually played D&D after the store closed a lot of nights. And so you
before the takeover, before the times, before the dark times,
So one day I walk in and the manager's like, So I hired someone new, and we're like, okay, like, and it's a girl, and we're like, okay, and she's like, and he's like, yeah, but I feel kind of bad because the only reason I hired her was because she wasn't wearing a bra. I'm like, wait, what? And he was like, yeah, and he would like put his fingers to his chest, or his hands to his chest, and be like, she was perky, and would point his fingers out. I'm like, oh god.
Wow.
Oh God. My manager had this problem where he would almost everything was an innuendo.
Mm-hmm.
When I say everything, I'm
That
not
sounds
kidding.
like me as a manager to be.
Like he said, which was funny. He would say stupid stuff like, you know, they were talking, you know, like we were like going over the games, like because some of us like would talk about like, okay, this game has that, kind of separate and know, okay, don't sell this one to kids. You know, this has this, that, and then blah blah blah. And one time I said, so this one has sex, violence, gore, and then my freaking manager goes, sex. I had sex once. I looked at him. I said, you have 2 kids.
So he's had sex twice at least.
Well, yeah. But I mean, anything. One time,
Maybe he's trying to open up about some dark secrets in his family.
No, well, one time my assistant manager was putting stock up on the shelves, and he had to use the ladder, and the ladder almost wobbled under him, and thought he was going to fall. He said, "Whoa!" He said, "What's wrong?" He says, "I almost fell off this ladder." And my manager goes, "I fell off a ladder once."
So what's going on there, big guy?
Yeah. Let's see. What's some other ones? I did drugs once. What was it? And we were like, once. Okay. What was really okay? Here's one fun. Okay, you ever known that annoying Beatles fan, right? I mean, it's okay to like the Beatles. I don't have a problem with that. But that one who just like loves everything the Beatles ever did.
A little too much.
Yeah, a little too much. My manager was on speed the entire time I worked there, seriously. And you could tell when he didn't get his fix because he got mean, which was a lot.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yikes.
So, like my manager, he had a big obsession with the Beatles. You know, if you remember Beatles Rock Band when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he absolutely had to own that, right? So I asked him later, it's like, so did you get it? Yeah. How'd you like it? Oh, I didn't play it.
What?
Greg, why didn't you play your Beatles Rock Band? Well, I'm leaving it in the package. It's going to be collectible one day. I was like, oh my God, you're one of those people.
No, it's a game. No.
Now here's the funny thing. One day, we were all working a inventory, and that's where you had to stay to almost like 1-2 o'clock in the morning, inventory the entire store, right?
Yeah.
1 or 2. I never
We had a
left
small store.
Oh, I was like, I never left until like 3 or 4.
Yeah, we had a small store, but so we were going, and so we started. How you, Mark, if you start talking about stuff, just bring up conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the questions was asked, "What is your favorite stage show?" So we thought for sure Greg was going to say something about the Beatles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he started thinking, and he said, I'm going to say Squeeze. And we were all looking at each other, what the fuck is Squeeze? And so we were like, okay. And we didn't know. After we left, like me and the assistant manager and another guy left, pull out our phone, start Googling, immediately. And it was and see, Piper's doing it now. They did that song, Tempted by the Fruit of Another.
Oh, okay.
That one-hit wonder,
Mm-hmm.
But he said they had the best stage show he had ever seen in his life.
I want to figure out who the fuck these guys are.
I had a boss that I worked with that remember the game? It was at 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yes.
Yeah.
He could do that with any musical group.
Oh, geez.
Whereas, like, he could connect any musical group to another within 6 steps. And he dared us to challenge him every time, and I never fucking checked him.
This is
new as shit.
A good question for all the former GameStop / EB Games. Did y'all have a list of people who would ask for games, but they would ask for a title of a game, but they would ask for the wrong title, and it just sounded funny?
No.
Oh, we did. I think my two favorites was Dino Crystal, Residential Evil, of course. Now this one got me. I'm laughing my ass because it was one of my favorite video games. Right? I took the call and I nearly fell out when I heard it. Do y'all have that Super Marvelous Heroes versus Com? Like,
What the hell?
Superheroes.
Now keyword marvelous with a B.
What?
Super Marvelous Heroes.
Oh my god.
We had a large Vietnamese population. That happened all the time. There you go. I have I think the best one. I think this might have been when I quote earned street cred. My man comes in the door, walks into me, looks at me straight dead in the eye, and goes, "Yo, man, how much cheddar I'm gonna need when that Dreamcast drop?" I think he's talking about money.
I remember I was working there when Pokemon, before it actually released, like it had been heard about. The anime wasn't out yet, but we got, like, our district manager got us. Now, we had a store that, like, the back room was like 20 feet tall, like it was 20 feet to the roof. Our district manager, like, one day just like did our order, and we walk in and there's just the whole back room is filled up with the 2-player Pokemon trading card starter set. And our manager was like, "What the fuck are we supposed to do with this? Nobody's heard of this shit." And for like 2 months, it just sat in our back room. We had a box on display. No one wanted it. And then one day this kid comes in and he's like, "Oh, you guys have those?" We're like, "Yeah, we've had them for months." He's like, "How many did you have?" And we're like, "We have like 100 boxes back there." He's like, "I'll buy them all."
Oh.
And we're like, "Okay."
Hello, new best friend.
And our manager was like, "You know what? I'll give you a 10% discount on it, on the whole order." And the guy's like, "Great," and just buys them all. 3 weeks later, and we didn't get any more in stock. 3 weeks later, "Do you guys have any of the Pokemon starters? Do you guys have..." "No, we don't have any of them." We're just like, that guy must have been like ingenious, because he's just sitting there on them. I was just like, holy Jesus! What
Motherfucking scalper.
Yeah. But no, the guy was like 16. We were just like, what the hell is this?
Where did he get that kind of money?
Yeah, you gotta remember when shit was going on like that, you had the fucking school black markets for cards.
I used to live in Fairfax. I used to work in Fairfax County, which is one of the richest neighborhoods. In the DC area. Like, well, in where I grew up, kids were given brand new cars at 16 because their parents could. One of my first jobs was working at Taco Bell. There was a girl there who was working there. She said the only reason she had a job was because her parents' credit card couldn't pay for her drugs.
Wow.
I need some real money before I can get my weed. They don't take credit. Well, I think the best part about that is probably they tried to pay with a credit card before.
And nowadays they have the little apps on the phones where they could have done that.
Money transfer, yeah. Like, here you go. Gosh. Oh man, what was it? There was another funny story.
Come on down to Meth Express. Faster meth.
There was another funny story. What was it? God bless. I had a million of them. We had one. Okay, we had this one guy. And you have that one guy who just will buy. He's just a good customer, right? And that's the one you really want to take care of, right? And he was a huge into fighting games, right? He bought he bought like the Tekkens, the Marvel's Capcom, anything Capcom he bought, anything. And we got those exclusive Marvel vs. Capcom 2 joysticks when they re-released them on what was it, 360 and PS3. And he wanted it, but at that point he didn't have the money, so that's fine, man. We'll put it up, we'll put it to the side, no problem. He was holding off to wait. He got his money and stuff like that. All of a sudden, not the DM, but like I guess you could say he was like he'd be the closest thing I would say would be assistant DM, because he was like a store manager of another store, but he reported, he had the DM's ear kind of thing, right? And he called and he says, "Hey, I see you've got the that Marvel vs. Capcom stick in stock." I was like, "Yeah, but we're holding it for a customer." Well, I need it because I have somebody who's going to buy it, and you need to ship it to me right now. I'm like, but the guy's, got he's just getting his money. And we've been saying we'd hold it for him. Like, no, you don't understand. If you don't sell it today, that better be in my store tomorrow. Like, oh, okay. So you're a dick. I'd
have just bought it and then held it in the back for the customer until they came in.
We were in panic mode because we knew. Just so happened one of my associates called in, who happens to be my best friend. He called in and said, "What's going on, boss?" I was like, "Dude, we got a problem." I said, "What's that?" I said, they want Tim's arcade stick in the Zebulon location. He's like, "What?" And I thought, what was that guy's name? We all hated him because he was a douche, right? And he said, "What, that so-so store?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Hold on, damn minute." My man was he was 40 miles away. He got there in 10 minutes. I don't know what laws he broke, but he broke them.
Laws of physics.
And he rolled in there and he plunked down the money. He said, "Here." And bought it. And then he said, "Call Tim." We called Tim. "Hey, Tim, can you come by the store? We need to talk to you about something." All right. He comes in like after he got off work. My friend handed him the stick, did not ask for repayment. Said, "Here. This is yours." That's how you take care of a customer. Oh, the stream is done. Okay. Is this scheme or scan?
Okay.
Can you remove your shirt? Can you do that?
Because it just
looks like it's going to me.
No, the war campaign stream, because apparently YouTube just decided to tell me.
Oh, YouTube's been fucking terrible lately with notifications, right? Like I got a notification that Kelsey Shannon did a video, and I looked at the date and it was 3 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah,
it just told me that war campaign was streaming, but everybody's saying it's over. So, wham.
Let me ask Simon, who won the contest? Simon was competing in that contest. He had a shirt off.
And the one that just happened?
Yeah.
Or the last?
The one that just finished, yeah.
And there I was watching Pikachu instead.
See, you're watching Pikachu. Could have been. You were watching. Oh, Vinny won again. Nice.
I don't even think they showed like my favorite Pokemon.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Absol.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what that is.
It's all about Licky Tongue. Let's be honest here. The Gen 1 Pokedex entry for that was straight up porn. It has a 3-foot long tongue that leaves a tingly feeling wherever it touches.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some of those Pokedex entries are fucking creepy. Like, isn't there one that preys on children?
Yes, I think it was like Gengar or one of the like ghost ones, where it's just like it eats kids, and you're like, wait, what?
Dude, there's so many like really fucked up Pokemon if you read their Pokedex shit.
Yeah, there was one. Is it Cubone? It's like it wears the bones of its dead mother or something like that.
That one's just sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was supposed to be like the one of the evolution lines for Genghis Khan. Or
that wore their bones.
Yeah, yeah. Like the mother would have a chance to die, giving birth, and then the
child would wear the bones.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that little known fact. The in Street Fighter, Dawson. That necklace of skulls he wears.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like skulls of children that died in his village.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
It would have been cooler if it was like people he beat in street fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's just depressing.
Yeah. But no,
Absol was just my buddy when it came to catching other Pokemon, because Absol had.
Team, how did these children die? Yoga Flame accident.
They starved to death. That's why he was trying to get the money from the tournament to.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah. But I remember was it? Which one came? Okay, it was like the first was like red, blue, and yellow, right? And then it was like gold, silver. Whereas after them.
And gold and silver. Then I think it was ruby and sapphire.
Yeah, Ruby. I think Ruby is the one I tried to play again after and I got this one. What was the name of that Pokemon called Ralts or something? And I thought it was cool because it looked like Majin Buu.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh, this is cool. What does it do?" Oh, nothing. But it was a psychic type actually. So it
it's a psychic fairy. Hey.
You essentially worked it up. You had to level it up. Once it got leveled up, it was baller.
No, then it became that's the Gardevoir.
Yeah, that's when it turns into that one that there's a lot of porn of.
Oh.
There's a ridiculous amount of porn of that particular lineup.
Yeah, basically any Pokemon that ends up looking humanoid and feminine
will get a.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gardevoir is humanoid enough.
I think we've determined anything can get a porn of anything.
Yeah, that's true. There's that Bunnabee. I think it turns apparently Lopunny. Yeah.
Degenerate.
But no one has done Wooloo yet. Like the community has been like, no, we don't want you to loot up Wooloo.
You've spoken it into existence just now.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna happen now.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is that? I'm not.
That's from Sword and Shield.
So it's the
fluffy
okay. Sheep one.
Oh,
which you think someone would have looted that up by now, considering
they have.
Give it time.
I've already found some just by looking at it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Don't need to share it.
According to my Twitter timeline,
don't worry,
I think it's dumped on there. They have.
Look, I talk about a lot of shit on this show, but I will not put that on the screen.
Oh yeah, don't do that. No, that's why it didn't ring a bell. It's the new ones.
I'm waiting for them to. I'm waiting for them to patch out that can possibly delete everything on your SIM card.
Yeah.
Bug before I pick it up, and I'm like, and they've said, well, yeah, it's a bug and it's extremely rare, and I'm like, yeah, but it could still happen.
It's so rare that way too many people are saying it happened to them. That, and I'd rather it go on sale or be lower in price because it has less content than friggin' Game Boy games.
I didn't say it wasn't real. I just said there wasn't much of it.
Mm-hmm.
Give it time.
Sadly, yeah. I see more of the trainer that's getting whitewashed than I do of Wooloo porn. So,
man, this Baldwin Boyette is like on it, like way in character. It's very good.
The creatures of the dark forest. Creatures of the dark forest, help guide me here to you, okay? It was an adventure. Okay? It was an adventure, okay? Fudge was never the enemy, okay? Fudge was never the enemy. The enemy, okay? All right. God.
Yes, check out Blood Hunt. I tried so hard to be a werewolf in that.
You try to be a werewolf in literally everything.
Well, yeah, but at least it would have fit in that one.
Hey-o.
What the hell did I come back to?
Someone needs to run a werewolf the apocalypse game just for
She
Piper.
wanted to fit something in a werewolf. Charts were involved.
Let's see. We could all use a little fudge. We can all draw fudge. Let's draw fudge together. Can you show how? Hee hee hee. I can show you how. That's a,
I think it's the he's at the end that's killing me. Like,
I agree with Simon. XD.
no, every campaign that's had a we'll draw you into this. I'm always like, shit. I need $200 or more.
Yeah.
I want to be a werewolf in there for no reason.
Simon's was the only one that had like the werewolf tier, right?
Yeah, he was the only one that actually had like a werewolf tier. The other ones are like, you draw you as an alien. I'm like, you draw me as an alien werewolf? Like,
You got to negotiate this. It's like, look,
right?
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not down with the alien shit, but if you could make it an alien werewolf, we might be able to talk.
And then be like, one of them's like, draw you as a background soldier, and I'm like, you have a werewolf soldier?
Piper,
yeah.
This is a safe space. We all care about you, but this is an intervention.
Do I need to bring the chart out?
I said draw me as a werewolf, not draw me banging werewolves down.
Ma'am, step away from the dogs.
No,
but you know, it's Canadian women now and bears.
Yep.
Yeah, what's up with that? That book's been around since the 70s, and now it's starting to like people have found it and shit.
Canadian women fuck bears. There's gonna be a trend. There's gonna be more books.
Yeah.
And
Mike,
Piper will write them.
Mike, your countryman.
I swear to God, I can't wait. The day of the rake could not be any closer.
Yeah, we need to expedite our plans and initiate the day of the rake. Anybody who doesn't know, the day of the rake is when the American forces will invade Canada and annex the entire country.
Please, for the love of God, do it.
But let's go the Meet the Robinsons route and make them North Montana the 51st state.
I'm sure we can. That'd be fine. I mean, I think North Montana would be closer to Mike's native heritage than fucking wherever he's living now.
I think they should split the Canadian states up into their own individual states. That way, if there's one state they all collectively hate, the one, they could just tell them to get the fuck out.
Ontario.
All these states are in, except for this one. They're on their own. Collapse their economy.
We don't want the Quebecois in the U.S. So
yeah. That's a good question from Crystal. Does the bear talk?
The bear does not talk.
Mm-hmm.
It is literally a bear.
And she's fucking it.
Yes.
How does she? I'm not going to ask any more questions because I'm going to.
Don't go down that path.
I heard that their periods attract bears. Bears can smell the menstruation. Hear that, Don? Bears. Now you're putting the whole station in jeopardy.
Memes are not the enemy. This is true.
Yeah, I do kind of wonder how she don't get mauled.
One of us is going to have to read this book, is what I'm understanding.
Not it.
1, 2, 3, not it.
No.
Mike. Yep, Mike.
Piper. Since bear and wolf are similar in that they're furry creatures, we'll let Piper read it.
And that they both have hair.
They're practically neighbors. They're practically neighbors.
I said furry, not bear.
They live in caves. They
eat meat.
They're furry.
Apparently have sex with women.
Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah, it's an actual bear.
Long storied film careers.
I'm gonna hold on. What's the name of that book?
Both appeared in the Jungle Book together,
which makes no fucking sense. That always drove me nuts because I'm like, there's no fucking wolves in the jungle, dude.
There's no bears in the jungle either.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have found the Wikipedia entry. So you know what that means.
Tell us a story, Octodad.
Yes, I'm going to put it on the screen so everybody can be triggered with me. Here we go.
Yep, that's the one.
All right. Look at this cover. What the?
That reminds me of the old Choose Your Own Adventure books.
It does. Except this one we ends with the
It's a Choose Your Own Adventure. All the endings are bad endings.
All right.
The only winning move is choosing not to play.
Yeah. By the way, if you like this content, you can check us out on Subscribestar and Patreon and give us a. Okay. Bear is a novel by Canadian author Marion Engel, published in 1976. It won the Governor's General Literary Award the same year. Mike, what the fuck is with your country and giving this an award?
I bet he was a furry.
Yeah, that's I think
out,
was the biggest what the fuck.
I'm just going to point out that literally everything, as long as there's nothing else written that year, will get an award.
Oh, so it's like that award that David Cage got in that year.
Yeah, for being French.
For being French. Yeah.
Yes.
He got a French award for being French. Okay.
Wow.
It is Engel's fifth novel and her most famous. The story tells of a lonely librarian in northern Ontario who enters into a sexual relationship with a bear. The book has been called the most controversial novel ever written in Canada. I would add / the world to that.
I don't know. Lolita.
Yeah, but at least Lolita wasn't a bear.
Kitty Diddler versus Bear.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Erotic bear porn. Is bestiality legal in
it was briefly illegal for a little bit because they overturned the old laws.
Oh fuck.
Oh, bestiality is now illegal in the US.
Yeah. The origin of the werebear. That's true.
Yeah, there are certain states though where it's like really weird.
All right, here we go.
The PACT Act makes it illegal to have a sexual relationship.
I'm looking
with
at
an
these
animal.
reviews from like actual journalists for Bear. From the National Post, the best Canadian novel of all time. Engel's prose turns swiftly from the comic to lyric and back again.
Oh my god.
From extravagant strangeness for the disruption it poses to Canadian tradition, Bear deserves to be celebrated.
On the lonely nights, when it's just me and my cats, I just like to put on some candles, pour a glass of wine, and kick back with my copy of Bear.
Globe and Mail, Canada's Lolita or Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Oh.
From Margaret Atwood, a strange and wonderful book, plausible as kitchens, but shapely as a folk tale and with the same disturbing resonance.
All right, let's read the plot summary. Y'all ready?
Didn't you already do that?
No, that was the plot summary.
Lonely Canadian librarian fucks a bear.
This way we don't have to read the book.
Yes, but we still may have to read the book. We'll see.
You mean Piper has to read the book?
I might assign. This might be the first time I assigned Degaruda to read something.
Thank
y'all
God
might get
not me.
I might have to pull executive power here and assign y'all.
Oh God! Imagine how bad it would be to wake up in that isekai.
Oh God! Help! I woke up in bear porn.
Reincarnated into a bear porn.
No.
To a bear porn.
Reincarnated into a bear on a lonely Canadian island, only to be seduced by some random lonely woman.
Oh, that was good. Yeah. Are we 100% sure it's not the other kind of bear? No. Well, that wouldn't make any sense because those bears are gay.
Yeah.
What does bear sex do to sell comics? Can we, we can be better. Be better. Okay. The novel centers around Lou, a 27-year-old librarian given the task of documenting the house and library of Colonel Carey, which has been donated to her employer, the Heritage Institute. Escaping a dreary and unfulfilling life in Toronto, Lou revels in the opportunity to work in the solitude of Carey's Island. She studies and catalogs the library. Lou struggles with her emotional balance and her relationship with her work. She slowly begins to approach the island's resident bear, who was a pet of the late colonel. Lonely and isolated, Lou enters into a sporadic sexual relationship with the estate's caretaker, Homer Campbell. she becomes closer to the bear, aided by an elder First Nation woman, Lucy Leroy. First Nations, that's natives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. That's what they all call natives.
Mike, is that something you do just to convince white people to do? It's totally, you should just fuck an animal. It's very spiritual. Do you guys do that?
No comment.
I mean,
Oh, thank God I'm Asian. I don't have to deal with that.
I can see Mike. Okay, Mike. You need to go get dressed up and get regalia. Get the headdress and everything. Just sit in front of your house and put up, that you will pass along ancient native wisdom for X amount of money, right?
mhm.
And all your answer is go fuck a bear. Just to see if they'll do it.
Now, if he was in like Portland or Seattle, Washington, I could see someone doing that or attempting to do that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they're a white girl.
All right. I got to finish this before I lose my freaking mind. Lucy advises Lou on how to gain the animal's confidence. As she delves deeper into the library, she finds scraps of bear folklore and studies collected by the Colonel. Her relationship with the bear becomes sexual as well as spiritual. As her work comes to a finish, the bear scratches her deeply in the back. Her bond with the bear is altered, and Lou leaves the island with a sense of renewal.
White girls fuck bears.
You gain bear's confidence by jerking him off. Did you tell her to jerk off the bear? She's fucking doing it.
Oh my gosh.
You could have just told her to pet the bear. I know, but she's fucking doing it.
This is failure by winning. This is what he had to say.
Yeah. That's why I started laughing in the middle of it. I was like, oh shit.
This
Yeah.
Also, most people don't get the shit clawed out of them by a bear and feel good about it.
Mm-hmm. That's a good. That would be a better hashtag. I regret
my life choices because of this scratch right here.
That's a better hashtag. Leaf girls fuck bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else we can? Oh, the reception, publication history. They're gonna make this into a goddamn movie, aren't they?
Oh man.
It's been 40 plus years. I don't think they're gonna make a movie about it. Although
I don't know, because it just got rediscovered.
It's gotten really popular really quickly.
Some indie person will probably attempt it and will attempt to use a real bear. I bet.
Oh,
it's gonna be Bareback Mountain.
Why did she say that? Why, Lord? What did I do to deserve this? I mean,
you started the Piper show.
Yeah.
Sorry, you started the Piper
a lot
show.
of really fucked up books.
Yes.
In the last 5 or so years, I've been taking a lot of fucked up books and giving them TV movie adaptations. Like was it Flowers in the Attic?
Yeah.
Where the kids are locked in the attic so long, and then they start banging each other, and then they break out.
Yep.
But they've done a couple movies.
I need to know what else this woman's written. Hold on.
Velociraptor.
If one is called Moose, that's it.
Yeah, we're out.
Themes
okay.
She's known for.
Let's see.
The last thing she wrote was Bear.
Yeah, the last thing she wrote was Bear. But let's see. First book she wrote was No Clouds of Glory.
Squid.
The Honeyman Festival, a novel.
Bees.
Monodromos. Adventures at Moon Bay Towers.
Oh, that's a Hardy Boys.
Really?
Probably not. I don't know. Sounds like a Hardy Boys adventure.
Inside the Easter Egg. Joanne, The Last Day of Modern Marriage. Well, and then we know where that ended up.
The final book of the Joanne saga.
Yeah. My name is not Odessa Yarker. Well, I'm glad you let us know. The Glassy Sea. Lunatic Villas. I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Lunatic Villas is the only one that has a wiki page.
Yeah, and Bear. Besides Bear.
Well, where do you go after Bear?
Now, what's funny? Okay, that took place on an island, right? Bear. Now, look at the last three: Islands of Canada, the Tattooed Woman, Bear.
Yeah, kind of a pattern there.
Yeah.
But also, let's be fair. No matter what you write after Bear, even if it's like remarkably good, the tagline on your book is going to be "From the writer of Bear."
Yep.
Oh, maybe she died.
Yeah, she's dead.
Maybe she changed a pen name.
She died in 1985, according to the.
So Bear was published posthumously?
No. Bear was originally posted in 76. Don't worry about that. I think that's the reprint.
Oh, I was going to say, because maybe that wasn't supposed to be printed.
Let's see. Guessing the Bear didn't call the next day. Oof. I need to. Oh, yeah. I know what Amanda Lunacy is referring to, and I'm not gonna bring that up because that was that was a Cecil stream.
So Bear, what you think about? I have a question for you. What are you still doing here?
You remember that episode of Family Guy where the girl left Chris for a bear? After she tried to get Chris to murder her husband. And she says, "I want to go out." And he says, "Oh, I just don't feel like it." And she says, "You just never want to do anything." He says, "Leslie, I swear to God, you just won't cut the crap."
Yeah. And rubs her thigh. Love you.
Love you. Oh God. All right. That's enough of that. We have now that we've destroyed all sensibilities. Who doesn't love a good Netflix and hibernate? Pretty good.
I swear, she had to have been tricked into doing it. Like, it had to have been a prank. Like, I can't believe she's fucking doing it.
Was there a bet that she lost? I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, maybe. This was like the bet between Heinlein and Dianetics guy.
L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah. You know, where Heinlein bet Hubbard he couldn't create a religion with science fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. Does anybody else's doctor fucking send them Black Friday appointment deals?
Well, maybe it's been a while. You missed it. You want to see
what
you.
type of doctor?
I already have like a normal fucking appointment, and I keep getting like it's in December, and I keep getting emails going
Hey, I know your appointment's not till next month, but what do you say we make something happen next week?
Yeah, they flat out, yes, it's just flat out says Black Friday on the fucking
What? Okay, again, what kind of doctor is this? Because like, is it your GP? Is it your OB? I mean, dentist? Like dentists are doing, like I've heard radio commercials where dentists are like, "Hey, and if you come in for a Black Friday, we'll donate $100 to this charity." I'm like, okay, that's
like I don't want to go to the dentist normally. Why would I?
Yeah, I know. This is the general practitioner's my regular ass fucking doctor.
Just a normal doctor. You go to get get your checkup kind of thing.
Yeah, it is like super old, but so I don't think he's really behind it. But his office keeps sending emails about Black Friday. Book your appointment for Black Friday.
Our doctor, like around here, the doctors are closed because they're trying to get them deals too. They ain't going to work, and it's like, yeah, y'all can be sick Monday. Fuck off.
Yeah, no, this last one that I just noticed because I was clearing out my emails is get your video appointment after hours on Black Friday. So
oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. It doesn't feel good getting those emails because it seems kind of creepy.
That is kind of creepy. Getting any kind of email from your doctor that isn't, here's your results. is kind of creepy.
Right, here's your results. Or I'll get them that say reminder, you have an appointment, confirm you're still coming. But no, I've been getting a whole bunch lately of fucking Black Friday related fucking emails from my doctors.
Yo, at least it's not like an oncologist. That would be fucked up. Come in on Black Friday and get your what do you call it? Get your chemotherapy treatment half off. Like, no, don't do that.
Doorbusters.
Doorbusters. Get one chemotherapy, get a free radiation treatment. Like,
you don't want that from your OBGYN though. The doorbuster savings.
Buy one, get one free.
Well, doesn't it hurt when you touch that cervix a little too hard?
Mike, what?
Say that. What's a doorbuster? Say that.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
I said, doesn't it hurt when you touch the cervix like that? Because you don't want a doorbuster down there.
That's why we pay Mike the big dollars, ladies. Everybody else just when Mike gets paid.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't get paid. I don't get paid.
So many, hentai dojin quotes you just want to kind of drop there in response to that. Just where to start?
Yeah.
They're all good.
Hey kids, do you have burn wounds? Well, now you buy 2, get 1 free. Get your burn wounds treated at the hospitals. Black Friday deals, only ones. What did I walk back into? Apparently, Piper's doctor. Piper is, swear to God, if there's going to be weird shit that exists, it's going to somehow find its way to Piper. She don't even have to go looking for it. It finds its way to her.
Either weird or stupid shit.
Yeah, weird or stupid. Like, I mean, you got doctors want to hand out damn Black Friday coupons and shit. Like, what the fuck? How bad? I mean, you're a doctor. How bad of a financial situation are y'all in? For fuck's sake, that you got to be handing out doorbuster prizes.
Please come in, make an appointment. I have boat payments.
Come in.
I've been deleting all of them, so I've only been seeing like the subject of the emails, and it's like Black Friday, this and that appointments.
Yeah,
and book now and crap. But since I still have this one, if you need immediate medical attention right after Thanksgiving,
please call 911. Ryan.
No, help is as close as your digital device.
Oh my God.
Okay, what's the shit in turkey that makes you sleepy?
Tryptophan.
Tryptophan, yeah.
Suffer from a tryptophan overdose? Call us for Black Friday savings.
Sleep it off. That'll be $900.
Sleep it off. Take a nap, dummy.
Lobby full of really sleepy people being
You don't have to leave home, and you'll avoid the extra cost and inconvenience of urgent care.
Whoa! Is he offering to come to a home visit?
No,
what doctor is this?
It says all you'll need is access to your online patient portal and a video-compatible computer, tablet, or smartphone.
She has a Mac. She's screwed.
So it's like your gynecologist. Your gynecologist trying to get you to do your exam through webcam? What the fuck? This
Wait,
is dirty.
Wait a minute. This ain't Cam Soda. What the fuck is going on here?
It's a trap, I'm telling you.
Yeah. As they go log on to this site, and Piper's like, why am I going to camsoda.com? What's going on here?
How does it look? Move a little to the left. Now to the right. Okay, now it's in focus. Well, does everything look okay? Yeah.
Could you put something inside it?
Can you talk a little dirty to me? It helps me. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. It helps me loosen up.
He's trying to say, but he's saying it in a professional tone the entire time.
Yes.
Like, it's like,
Ma'am, I'm a professional. Trust me. It's part of the procedure. Now talk dirty to me. Tell me I've been bad.
You know what's really bad is that it reminds me of a story.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Tell the story now. Tell the story.
Yes.
Okay, so, well, I have almost ass cancer.
Okay.
So,
Wait. Quick interruption. Were you the one who brought about that whole, suntan your asshole thing that's been going on Twitter? Was that article about you?
No, but I was the one that mentioned it on the one stream.
Yeah, but don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
No, I had to quit because then I got ass cancer from it.
Yeah. Don't sunbathe your butthole, okay? Just letting you know. Robbie Rodriguez, put it away.
So for a while to get a procedure done to, well, treat it for the time being at least, I had to keep going to this one office for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one visit, I thought we were just discussing something, results of something.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a student doctor that was doing everything for a while. And he was cute.
Oh, God.
Did he hit on you?
Well, I think I was flirting. I can never tell, but I think I was flirting because he had a cute fucking duck hunter related notification sound, and we started talking about old ass video games and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so they both they both leave out of there. And I'm even like texting one of my friends like, man, this like student doctor dude is cute. He's probably younger than me though, because that would figure and shit like that. He comes back in with the regular doctor and he's like, all right, bend over that fucking torture device looking thing. We're gonna look up your butt. And he's like, is it okay if my student is in here with me? And I'm like, God damn it.
Did you have something long and hard to probe you with there, Piper?
And I was like, well, there goes that cute interaction we were having.
Hey, look, that might have been his fetish. Don't
True.
think shame.
Well, it's just time to look at Piper's butthole.
It comes out so casually. He's like, you don't mind if he watches, right? He's a student doctor and fucking shine a light up your ass or something. I don't know what they do back there. All I know is it really sucks.
Practice ventriloquism. Hello.
But yeah, no, I have to every some odd years get treated for like almost ass cancer.
Almost.
Yeah.
It could have been ass cancer, but we got it in time. Now we just got to keep an eye on it.
Basically, they said it was like a precancerous, there was like a couple of precancerous tumors or something. And fucking
You're getting polyps in your asshole is what I'm.
Essentially.
Yeah.
The doctor I had, which I found out later, a bunch of people don't like, but is the one that this doctor right here sending the emails fucking refers us to. He freaking came back after some awful testing was done and shit, and flat out came back and said I had cancer. Yeah, I don't go see him no more. Because he came in all super serious. He looked freaked out, and then he freaked me out because he said, basically, you have ass cancer. He's like, you have ass cancer. You need to go see this doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I legit have cancer, and I go see this other doctor, and the other doctor's like, oh no, he like didn't send me enough information, so those awful tests you went through, I'm going to do them.
So all of a sudden,
yeah. So basically, I got to get knocked out for a couple of tests again. And then that doctor comes back, he's like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that other guy.
oh wow.
Basically, in nicer terms. He was like, but you do not have fucking cancer. You don't have cancer. You almost have cancer. So I won't go see that other one again.
Ass cancer, Piper. They're just memes. They're not meant to be taken seriously.
You mean they're not suppositories? Fuck.
No, you don't stick them up. Don't do that. So it is. We are coming right up. God damn it.
We're killing her. Oh, by the way, for those not on the East Coast, happy Thanksgiving from the future.
Yes.
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
happy Thanksgiving.
It is Thanksgiving on the East Coast, the West Coast. So happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yep. We're coming up on 2 hours streaming, so I think this would be a good time to.
You know, I probably wouldn't have even told that story if it weren't for.
Yeah.
By the doctor.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, we appreciate you coming by for our Piper stream. Even though Piper was fucking late.
God, Piper.
Yeah, you know who's really late though? Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan never even showed up.
Yeah, he stood me up on my birthday. What
No, man, he's on his own stream crying about the birthday party he was invited to that didn't happen.
I gave him the invite. I just gave it to him like a little bit late, just a tiny bit.
A little bit, tiny. Okay, anyway, guys, appreciate y'all coming. Like once again, happy birthday, Piper. Hope you had fun. And
yeah, that was a lot of fun. Today was pretty normal, but this was fun.
Okay, guys, you have a good one, and we will see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.